Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. My background may look totally different to you because I am not in my room anymore. I am actually in Christian's room all the way across the US. I'm so excited to see him. I just arrived like a few minutes ago. I flew in this morning. I had a connecting flight in Atlanta, flew here, found his place and he's actually on a shift right now. He does 24-hour shifts on this deployment, so he will not be home until midnight. So I'm on my own until then, but that's okay because I've got some shopping to do and things to keep me entertained until he does get home, and I'll just find dinner for myself. But he'll be home at midnight, and then he is actually off shift. We just kind of got lucky with his schedule. It's hit or miss. It's not like you can request off, so it's a deployment. So we got lucky and he is off shift until after I leave. It's Tuesday right now and I leave on Saturday to go back home, and he doesn't go back on shift until like Monday, so he's got a really nice break right now, which doesn't happen that often. So I like to think it worked out just perfectly for a reason. And I wanted to specifically come up here for my birthday because my birthday is on Friday and I wanted to spend it with him, whether he was going to be here for some of it and working for some of it. I just wanted to see him for my birthday because there's been plenty of years where he's missed it because of the military, and I just also wanted to take this opportunity to not only see him but see a new place. We're in DC and I've been here before, but it has been 17 years. The first time I ever flew on a plane was actually to DC. I was in a program called the People to People Ambassador Program. Whenever I was a child, I was recommended by my 6th grade teacher for being a good kid, basically, and it afforded me the opportunity to go on this trip, a very historical trip. I know I'm going off on a rant here, but it was so cool. I had such a good time. I saw so much cool stuff. We went to all the monuments, museums, like the National Mall, like all of the cool historical places, all the places you want to visit when you go to DC. We went there and it was just the best trip. Now I do need to go shopping for a few things like toiletries. I didn't want to bring any toiletries with me because for one, that's extra space when you're packing, and for two, I'm gonna be here a few times at least throughout his deployment, so I was just gonna have a little travel set for me just stored here. I actually got my skincare delivered here and it was waiting for me on the porch whenever I got here. I just got the travel set of the Personal Day sent here, so I can set this up in his bathroom. And yeah, I'll quit blabbing here shortly. We'll go do some shopping and find some dinner. Look how cute. It's a little picture frame that I sent him in a care package. Before I get to unpacking everything, I'm actually gonna go ahead and go shopping. I need to go to the exchange and get a bunch of stuff that I made a list of, and then I'll come back and unpack all of my stuff. Okay, they had a food court and they had Taco Bell. The food court at this one is way better than the food court at the Air Force Base at home. They have a fresh kitchen, a Panda Express, a Taco Bell. There was a sushi place, but that was closed down for the day. And then there was a Charlie's, which we have at home. It's like a sub place, which is really good. Like a Philly cheesesteak place. And they actually, I'm looking across from me now, and there's a whole ass Burger King. I've heard good things about this base, and it is very nice. Look how freaking steep these stairs are. My whole foot barely fits on a step. Okay, I just washed my hands so I can eat dinner. Sorry I didn't film too much at like the exchange and the food court. I'd love to show you guys everything. I'm sure I'll get more comfortable, but I don't want to be like obvious. You're not supposed to film on base or like take pictures but I think that's for mainly outside, not for when you're in a store or something. You can film inside of a store, but you can't film outside of the base or take pictures outside on base, which is a shame because this place is beautiful. There's like crepe myrtles and green grass everywhere. You'll just have to trust me on that. But we won't be on base like ever throughout this trip. Tomorrow we plan on spending the day in Georgetown. Most of Georgetown was built in the late 1700s, early 1800s, so it's very old school, kind of like colonial, is that the word I'm looking for? Just the architecture is really beautiful. So I'm excited to just explore and be in a really beautiful area. And then of course we'll do some touristy things while I'm here. Probably a museum, some sort of tour, memorials, monuments. There's plenty for us to get into. We made it to Georgetown. Say hello.
Hello.
We decided to pop a squat for a bit because it's hot outside, but we went to this really nice, well, I say nice, like it was nice, but it was a cute little seafood restaurant. Need to go up a little bit. For lunch, and he got a lobster roll, and then I just got their shrimp salad. And it was so good, and the people were so nice there. And now we're just kind of walking around downtown Georgetown. Heated by 102. Like that TikTok you sent me.
Yeah.
Why is that even a thing? That's what I want to know.
What?
The feels like temperature.
That's what it feels like to me. I hate when they say it feels like. No, that's what the temperature
No,
is.
it is like, it feels like 102. It is 102.
It is 102. It ain't no 93. It'd still be hot, but it ain't this damn.
Exactly. But yeah, we're just kind of exploring right now. We'll see what else we get into. Good morning, guys. Please excuse my appearance. We just went to the gym. They have a really nice gym here on this base. We went yesterday morning, we went this morning, we'll go tomorrow morning. But I had a leg day. Y'all know I get real sweaty when I do leg days, so I am ready for a shower. They also have a Starbucks on this base, like most bases do. And it's a really good Starbucks. You know, like it's run really well. We both got iced espressos and breakfast sandwiches, and we're just gonna go back home, get ready for the day. He's doing some paperwork right now. That's why I'm in a parking lot. He had to run and do sign off a couple of things before we can get our day started. And then yeah, we're gonna spend the day today in more of the DC area. Yesterday we were in Georgetown, which I believe is like a suburb of DC. Today we're gonna do more like historical stuff, monuments, museums, things like that. I'm super excited. So we're gonna head out there probably around lunchtime. It's 9:39 right now, and I think I need to wash my hair, so it may be a minute before we leave. We have made it to downtown-ish. We're walking over to the National Air and Space Museum right now, but we just passed the middle of the Washington Monument and the Capitol. The Washington Monument's behind us, the Capitol is in front of us. Okay, the Air Museum was a bust. It's free admission, but you have to reserve a ticket at the very least the morning of. So we won't be doing that today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next time I'm here, but not today. So we're riding back to the car now, and we think we're gonna try to find some sort of indoor activity because the rain is supposed to be really bad on and off today. So he introduced me to these cool scooters. I'll show you. It's called Lime. You download an app and you they have like a map of where the scooters are around the city, and then you just scan this little QR code and pay for it. I did it with Apple Pay, and then you just scoot around town. It's really cool.
Want me to take off and zoom when you get there?
Yeah. I was making sure I didn't lock it. Good morning, happy Friday. We are gonna spend the day in Baltimore today, so we're headed to a restaurant that I found on TikTok. It's called Rye Street Tavern. It's not exactly like downtown harbor area, but it does have a waterfront view, and it looked really pretty, nice views, and the food looked really good. So we're about to hit that up for lunch, and then we're gonna make our way over to the actual harbor to spend the day there and find stuff to do. Hey guys, I'm just gonna do a voiceover for the rest of this video. Before I knew it, it was already time to travel home, and I didn't get as much footage on this trip as I hoped that I would. Baltimore honestly was a big bust. We basically just went there to eat at that restaurant, which was delicious, by the way. It was totally worth the drive, but there was really not much else to do besides walk around. There wasn't a lot of shopping, there wasn't too much to tour, so we ended up basically just going back, and there was a lot of traffic, and we spent most of the day driving, which was definitely a bummer, but I mean, we got to hang out with each other, so that's always a plus. I had to get up super early this morning for this flight. I had to get up at 3 a.m. and I basically got no sleep. Anyways, enjoy this little clip of me coming home to my children. I miss them so much, and they were so happy to see me, which is always so nice. Oh! You go back?